classic, man. You can be me when you look this clean, I'm a classic, man. Calling on me like a young OG, I'm a classic, man.
Alright, so we are off to number 5. Halfway done with the list. Let's see what number 5 is. Ooh, my buddy. Number 5 is gonna be Choice.
Royce.
Who used to be Royce the Choice, and now it's just Choice.
So, obviously, maybe longer Northwest heads don't really, they know who Royce the Choice is, but new guys, they're just finding out about him. Having, he dropped the project with RJ, with Rich Off Mackin on DJ Mustard's 10 Summers label, and was his first artist signed on the label. That freestyle he did at Hot 97 was pretty dope. And, but my question is the Northwest presence there?
I'm glad you got to that.
Is it still there?
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. Him being a transplant to LA, I think that the Northwest presence isn't there. He came up here and he did a walkthrough. He didn't perform at a club in Seattle, but people still did come out to want to see him because of the situation with DJ Mustard. Yeah. Outside of him being not here doing shows, I don't know if he's still doing shows in LA or not. I really kept up on that. But, the blog thing is stupid.
Yeah.
Him just being on Sway in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And not even getting up there and rapping. I'd go up there and rap. He killed it. I'm talking about he murked that shit. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about rapping. We talk about lyricism. Now we got another one on here.
Yeah.
Choice can rap his ass off.
He can.
I'm talking about man, there's some songs I'm like, what the and there's still albums I slap. Choosing Season 1 and 2, damn it. Like he got some stuff where I'm like, man, he can rap. But the Northwest thing, he's just not really here.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
So now I have a question. Can we clarify? Are you saying is he still Northwest as far as how he presents and his all around being, or as far as presence in
him literally living in the Northwest and actually doing shows here and being here? Like he's not really here. He doesn't do shows here.
What's his name recall here in the Northwest? Yeah, did you walk up? Do you know who Choice is?
Yeah, that might be bad too because
then if you rephrase the question, do you know about DJ Mustard's artist choice?
Then
Then they'll know.
But a lot of people know who Royce the Choice is. Like, let's not even sit up here and act like people don't know who Royce the Choice is. You roll up and you're like, you know who that is. They know who that is.
But a name change does do something for you.
That changes
just with the whole King Lee's thing. Very easy, very quick. People be like, oh, I don't know who King Lee's is. But Leezy Lee's, you would think that they would know. But with the little name change, people, it gets done. So,
right,
but
he's still a dope ass artist.
Yeah, but looking at the 5 and 6, we had Tope at 6.
Tope was at 6.
I don't think Tope jumps over Choice.
I got to argue the other way.
I don't think
Tope
any of them
wants to be on this list more.
That doesn't matter.
Tope has a huger Northwest presence.
Okay.
I don't really think that. This is what I'm going to say as not even just as moderator, just as in general. I feel like I understand what's being said about, do they have a Northwest presence? I don't really think that fucking matters. I feel like, is your music being seen? Your music can be seen in New York. You can be performing on BET Awards. You can be doing whatever you're doing. Choice reps Seattle in his music. He has Garfield lyrics on friggin' Rich Off Mackin that you won't even understand unless you're from Seattle. That would be the only thing. So it's like he still reps the town. Now, is the town repping him? That's a different story. Yeah. But the world is repping him as a Northwest artist.
Okay, and then this is how I'm gonna say it because
that's where it gets a little bit murky, and that's where it gets even murky with like people like Macklemore. It's like, okay, well, he has Grammys, and it's like that's why he can't even be on the damn list anymore. So it's like once you win a Grammy, you can't. But he's not on that level. He's just not here. He's in the studio.
Yeah.
Let me say something because I haven't said anything yet. When I saw Choice, I was like, who's that?
Yeah, right.
You guys was like, you don't know who Royce the Choice is? And I said,
DJ Mustard's artist choice.
No, you guys said Royce the Choice.
You don't have to.
And when she said that, I'm like, I've seen him on plenty of things that I've downloaded lately. Like when you go
everywhere.
Yeah. So and I didn't even know that he was a Northwest artist, not like that or nothing, but I did not know that.
Yeah.
So, but he's dope. So lyrically, dope as fuck, and that's what I've been talking about when I put people on here, is their lyrics, because that's what I think of. That trumps everything over, not everything over the criteria, but for me, it trumps everything on the criteria.
I'll go back and say
I will say he deserves to be on number 5 thus far, because Royce the Choice is who I know. And off of not even knowing he's from the Northwest. Y'all had to tell me that.
Like, that's
and he, so
if you want to do it off Northwest, no, you might not know him for that.
Yeah.
But you know his music, because if you even look on Mustard mixtape, I think it's like The Ketchup, he's on like 2 songs on there, and then you listen to it and you don't realize that it's him until you listen to his voice, and you're like, oh snap, Choices on Pandora, Royce the Choices, like, he's there. If you go to Vegas during the game and you had on a Rich Off Mackin shirt, people would roll up to you and start singing the song. His shit's recognized. It's out there. Like, people know of it, and it's, so I mean, like, I understand it in a sense of, oh, is it Northwest? But I just kind of feel like we can't just say, is he known in the Northwest? Does he have a buzz? Period.
It just kind of threw me off that he just threw off Royce maybe if he just
made him do that.
Well, I understand that. And if he would have just kept it as Royce, I would have understood Royce the Choice. Oh, Royce is Royce the Choice. I would have. Choice is just, you could have got that from anywhere.
Like, it's just,
you know what I'm saying?
Choice,
so
the name is right.
Exactly. It threw me completely off, because I'm like looking at this, it's like, who the hell is
Choice
this?
does great.
Exactly. But it's like, you still know.
But as soon as you guys said Royce, I said, oh,
Choice,
I didn't know he had a name
Choice's
change.
blog love and everything like that is heavy right now.
Heavy.
But so is Tope's. Tope has done.
Not as heavy.
Tope has done a lot.
I don't see him. I see him on more major blogs.
And on top of that,
like Northwest.
but we're putting. Yeah, I mean, no, he's double XL.
But Tope is
That's
doing
not
this
Northwest.
without DJ Mustard.
I was gonna say that too. Tope has nothing behind him. There's no push. There's not even no codependent push, because there's no necessarily independent artists or independent labels anymore.
But is that his fault?
Don't believe that. No, that's not.
It's not his fault. No.
But we're arguing a non-existent artist, quote unquote, to the nation, opposed to one that's been everywhere in the nation in the last 6 to 8 months, and that says a lot. You're like, oh, well, damn. Like, why are we even talking about this? It should be unanimous. Like, okay, well, we're leaving it there. I said at first, like, Choice should be at number 5, but now I'm thinking in my head, like, man, Tope has done a lot. Not just, and this is a Freshest in the Northwest list. It's not Freshest in the nation.
I bet if it's going to be a tie, I bet Tope's going to get moved up.
If we go to the
Choice needs to be moved anywhere. Tope is cool, but at the end of the day, Royce's music is better. It's hard to call him Choice. Like, I know him as Royce the Choice. So at the end of the day, Royce the Choice's music is better than Tope's music. Yes, he might have pushed a little bit harder, but if you're talking music and branding, what the fuck?
Branding is a lot.
It's a big buzz.
I'm not one of me and Royce.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Like, come on now.
Excuse me. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm kicking everybody under this table. I'm sorry.
She's like, hold up, let me.
No, because like, right now, I'm not saying nothing else. I don't think that Royce needs to move anywhere else.
He's fine, right?
I think he's right there.
Like, at the end of the day, if I'm not mistaken, like, it was almost like an album, like, and this is like the first thing he's really done in a minute. And he came out, he got signed, he worked his ass off. He was here in Seattle. He happened to have the opportunity to move to LA.
Also, Rich Off Mackin is not just his album,
though. He did his shit.
RJ and Choice.
Yeah, RJ and Choice. So he's also holding on. They're leaning on each other. So with that being said, it's not a Rich Off Mackin it's a best of both worlds kind of album. It's two people coming together, not just Choice staying alone. So it's the same thing with the Morgan situation.
If you talk about both artists when they left the city, when Royce the Choice left Seattle, nobody cared. When Tope left Portland, people cared.
But that's Portland.
Portland's Northwest.
Cared.
Portland.
Okay, but
Portland cared.
But Portland's a different type of area.
And not even to like put it out there, but Tope is white, so he has a whole different fan base. It's just like with Macklemore.
It's true.
You're gonna have a different fan base. It's gonna be easier for you to tap into the white crowd.
Not necessarily easier. I mean, it's not.
It's easier. Like, it's easier for you to be more mainstream if you're a white rapper versus a black rapper. Like, it just is what it is. That's why people get so mad at certain rappers that are white at the end of the day.
But hip hop is still dominated. Hip hop is still dominated by black people.
Yes.
I understand that, but
right now, not even that, black male. This is why Gab is where she's at. We talking about her being a female. Do you think if she was a male, she'd be higher on this list or higher in the nation?
Not as far as what she's doing. We're talking about what has she done?
But I mean, if everybody else wants to
discussed.
here and drop 3 song EPs and 2 song EPs, shit, you're gonna be towards the bottom too. Fucking I'm just saying.
We're talking about. I mean,
AB's down there too.
If you're
he would have dropped some full stuff, maybe he would have been higher up on the list.
right, exactly. We're talking
Give
6
yourself
to
a
8
chance.
months.
Yeah.
You didn't give yourself.
My main
That's like saying the
thing
same
with my
thing with Choice. He
criteria
gave himself a chance
was
for doing an album or RJ.
Well, he's signed a contract, so you can't really say. Like, I mean, he's signed with somebody. He has a manager. So if his manager says do this because this is good marketing, they're gonna market you the best way. It's just like with Morgan. If they say align with us, work with us, be our family, and we're gonna help push you, that's what you're gonna do to get yourself where you need to be.
That's apples and oranges. I mean, it's like if we gotta move, I put Tope at 5. I'm going Tope at 5.
Oh my god.
I'm going Tope 5.
When did Tope's last album come out? This shit says 2014. His shit came out 2015. So did it come out within the last 6 to 8 months for Tope?
Broke Boys, his album?
That is a good point.
No,
It's in December 2014. So that's within like the last 7 months.
6 to 8
What is
months?
this?
This is month 7.
Okay, so that's he's
8
barely
months
made.
ago.
6 to 8
Barely.
months.
Scratching the surface.
6 to 8 months. I mean,
This is my thing. Why do we have signed? Because this is why I was asking why we have signed artists on here. Because every time we give a reason, it's because he's got DJ Mustard. It's because he's backed up by such and such. So what? He's signed.
We dropped Jarv off just because he has Morgan. And he said Jarv's
no.
separate
We
from
dropped him because he doesn't have
He
nothing.
didn't need to be on the goddamn list.
You can separate Gab from
The fuck?
Morgan, but you can't separate Jarv. That was our thing.
that was mine.
Okay, but we're saying.
Definitely.
so
Can you
so-
separate Choice from Mustard? That's the question.
Yes.
Within the Northwest, you can.
I think that.
Because he did his own thing with the Northwest before he got signed.
Yeah, because before he was signed, he was hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When he did get signed, he left the Northwest to better himself into California, and now he's fucking with that shit over there. He's not fucking with the North, not like that. He's not fucking with the Northwest. He doesn't really need us right now anymore. He's more focused on being signed now. That's what he's doing. He's focused on what's in the now. Like, I mean, eventually, I would hope that he did come back and show love to who put him on. Duh. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying he only had a year.
I already know.
Not even a year.
I already know what I'm about to do, and I already know what's about to happen.
January, and since January, he's been up here 2 to 3 times, and each time he comes up here, he's done something. So whether or not people decided from the Northwest to come or not, that's on freaking you. He's had a pop-up show. He's had a show at Tia Lou's. There was one weekend where he was in Portland.
He did have a show at Tia
and then the next day he had something else at PDX. So if you were to come or not come, that was on you. I know Casey was there. I know Snow was there.
He didn't do a show at Tia Lou's. He had a walkthrough.
He had a walkthrough, but the point is he's important enough to have a freaking walkthrough.
Hey.
And people still show up and come party with him, and it's not even his birthday. They cared that much about him doing what he was doing that they showed up just to party with him like he was freaking Diddy or something. That's what I'm saying. So within the Northwest and within Seattle, when he comes back, people are like, that's Royce. They're not really calling him Choice, they're calling him Royce, and they're happy. And when people freaking post about him, they're like, best wishes to you to do better. So it's like, I understand what you're saying, but you can't just be like, because he's with Mustard. Because when he comes to Seattle, nobody says
That's
anything
not what
about
I
Mustard.
said.
They're like, that's
That's
Royce
what I
when he's
said.
doing
Yeah, that's what
shit.
D-Money said. That's not what I said.
But I just feel like every time we have something to say about anything about him being on number 5, it's all of a sudden it discredited.
He's national now. He doesn't count. Nah, man.
Then okay, well then he's national now, and if he's signed now, and if all this and that is a different factor, why is he on this list? That's my question, because really he's not even from the Northwest right now. He's from the Northwest, but he's not even with Northwest right now. He's fucking working with West Coast right now, which California is a part of. That's where his mind is at right now. So if we really even go there, like I said, I didn't even know my guy was even from here. With that being said, why is he on this list?
He's from here.
Because he's from here. But okay, every time we try to say something about him being from here and what's in the now, it's cut out because he's not been here.
I'm not saying he's not big here. He's hot.
Okay, so let's do it this way. Since you feel that, like, do we still feel? I don't feel like Tope should be moved to number 5.
No,
I
hell
genuinely
no. Hell
don't.
fucking no.
I feel like yes, he has a good Northwest buzz, but I feel like Choice has a bigger buzz.
Yep.
You know
If I
what?
get down here,
We can.
You know what? No, you girls make really good points. I'm actually changing my vote. I think
So we can move on
we
to
should
number
keep Choice at number 5. Yeah, we
we don't
should.
stop till we get a hitchhiker.
You girls were just not unrelenting.
No,
I'm not.
it doesn't make any sense.
Who's the hundred over number 4 is?
You have a-
Based on this, 100% number 4 is.
We might be able to remix something after number 4, but no, we are not moving Tope.
And I say there's nothing against Tope, not like that or nothing, but I'm just saying.
He's cool.
We're not.
But no.
It has to do with our criteria and how we've now kind of like warped it. Like that's how it felt like this was getting warped at it for a second. I was like, hold the hell on.
If we're talking brand, buzz, timeline, relevancy, who people are checking for, choice. When it comes to people come to Seattle, people are gonna flock. People do flock and they get mad when they miss it.
Yeah.
I love Tope, but
who is number 4?
You're not that bad. We're at 4. We're gonna move on to number 4.
Alright, let's.
Lil' mama, it's all about you. We fucked the city up, riding in the coupe. She said she with me for the long run, like she ain't in it for the fame or just for the fun. Yeah, she's so suspicious, wondering is it lies I'm spitting. I told her, nah, baby, get used to this life that I'm living. I did some things I ain't really mean. I promised you that I would change, girl, you a queen.
I know everywhere you tatted. Let me see you get active. I'm gon' fuck you till you love me. Ski.